Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And our yesterday's quiz question was name of the body which was established to perform adjudicatory and disputes functions of TRI, and it was established by amending the TRI Act. It is the Telecommunications Dispute Settlement and Appellate Tribunal TDSAT. That is the right answer. Let's now start today's session. First question for the day, Article 348 of Indian Constitution, recently seen in the news, is related to option A, languages in the court, option B, CAG, option C, special leave petition, and option D, center-state revenue sharing. Guys, the correct answer here is it is option A, languages in the court. According to Article 348 of Constitution, language to be used in the Supreme Court and in high courts and for bills, acts, etc. will be in the English language until Parliament by law provides otherwise. But recently the Haryana government made a decision to enforce use of Hindi in all courts and tribunals across the state. And they made an amendment to Haryana Official Languages Act 1969 to make this into effect. The amendment designates Hindi as the sole official language to be used for conducting work in all civil courts and criminal courts in Haryana, subordinate to the High Court of Punjab and Haryana, all revenue courts and rent tribunals, or any other court or tribunal constituted by the state government. And reason for this is, what they are saying is, Haryana was separated from the erstwhile state of Punjab in 1966 on a linguistic basis, as Hindi is the predominantly spoken language in the area. And in 1969, Hindi was declared the official language of Haryana. Also, Punjab had then introduced Punjabi in all civil courts and criminal courts. And Hindi being predominantly spoken language in the state of Haryana, the use of the Hindi for the purposes of working in courts and tribunals subordinate to the High Court of Punjab and Haryana has thus become a matter of practical necessity. That is what Haryana is saying. And also many times the witnesses don't know what has been recorded in his or her statement in the court if the same is recorded in the English. Hence, Hindi is a practical necessity, they are saying, and this amendment has been challenged in the Supreme Court. The case is still going on. It is important in the mains perspective also. So keep a watch on this. We'll now move to second question. Second question is, which among the following is a public authority under RTI? 1. A body constituted by or under the Constitution. 2. A body constituted by any other law made by state legislature. 3. A body constituted by notification issued or order made by the central government. And 4. A body constituted by any other law made by Parliament. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1, 2 and 3 only. Option B 1 and 4 only. Option C 1, 2, 3 and 4. Option D none of the above. Guys, here the answer is all the above are public authority under RTI. So our answer is option C 1, 2, 3 and 4. RTI Act defines a public authority as any authority or body or institution of self-government established or constituted by or under the Constitution, by any other law made by Parliament, by any other law made by state legislature, and by the notification issued or order made by the appropriate government. And it includes any body owned, controlled or substantially financed by the government, and also NGOs substantially financed directly or indirectly by funds provided by appropriate governments also comes under public authority. And recently there is a controversy going on regarding PMKS fund, and government's stance is that PMKS is not a public authority under the ambit of RTI Act 2005, and the government is saying that a Supreme Court observation for justifying this, that indiscriminate and impractical demands under RTI Act for disclosure of all information would be counterproductive. So that is their argument. And guys, it's time for quiz question. And the quiz question for today is regarding PMKS fund only. And there is a trust for governing this PMKS fund, and Prime Minister is the chairman of this trust and includes 3 other members also. And our question is, who are the 3 other members included in the PMKS trust? So please post your answers in the comment section. We will now move to last question for the day. Last question is with reference to ELISA based test recently seen in the news. Consider the following statement. Statement 1, it is a test used to detect cancer cells in the body. Statement 2, the test involves drawing the blood of the person. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 not 2. Guys, the correct answer here is statement 1 is probably wrong statement and our answer is option B 2 only. It is a test that detects and measures antibodies in the blood. It can be used to determine antibodies related to certain infectious conditions. For example, to diagnose HIV, which causes AIDS, Zika virus, etc. And for detecting cancer cells, it is not used. And recently, National Institute of Virology Pune has developed and validated the first indigenous ELISA test, COVID Kavach ELISA, for antibody detection of COVID-19. And in European countries, this ELISA test is being used as an immunity passport for people wanting to return to work while being assured that they have immunity against COVID-19. And the ELISA antibody test is used as a surveillance tool, indicating how many may have got exposed to a virus. Earlier, the ICMR guidelines had allowed antibody testing for frontline and health workers in containment zones. In its recently revised guidelines, ICMR allowed private labs to perform ELISA antibody test for a broader spectrum. So that was in news. So that is it. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please post answer to the quiz question and your scores in the comment section. Thank you for watching.